So hi everybody and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to make some empanadas, which is kind of a Spanish dish, but it's loved worldwide. I've never done it before, so I'm going to bring you guys along and see how we do it. I'm going to do the pastry first because I kind of want it to be in the fridge overnight, so it kind of nice and firm for the next day. And then I'll also do the filling today, and again I'm going to fridge it because I want it to be nice and cold when I put it into the pastry dish. So in the bowl here, I've got a cup and a half of plain flour, as we call it in the UK, multi-purpose flour anywhere else. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of icing sugar, okay? And then I'm going to make a wee well in the middle. I'm going to add my butter. The recipe, as always, will be at www.thericeandtattiesboys.co.uk, and I'm going to add my oil. I'm going to bring this together. You get to get your hands in. Make sure you've washed your hands beforehand, which you have, and you're going to crumb this. It's been a long time since I've crumbed some pastry. So always try new things, you know, even if it doesn't work, you've given it a bash. And then you can learn that maybe next time try it a different way. But there's so many foods from all over the world just dying to be tried, so. And as you can see, it's starting to come into a crumb. And this is what we're definitely looking for. So I'm making a hole in the middle. So I'm going to add my egg beaten and 2 tablespoons of water and 1 teaspoon of vinegar. The vinegar helps the gluten in the flour to come together. In it goes. All of these ingredients are chilled. Okay, because we're working with pastry, so we want it to be nice and chilled. We're just going to bring this together, and to be honest, it looks a bit wet. And there we go. Okay, so it's a nice soft pastry, as you can see. And I'm going to cling film this, and I'm going to leave it in the fridge overnight. Now we're going to get 12 empanadas out of this. The recipe for the meat can fill much more, but because I've never tried it before, I wanted to kind of give it a shot first before I make huge amounts of this pastry that didn't work. So there you go. Join me in a minute when I'm going to be doing the filling. Right, so I'm going to make the filling for the empanadas. Now for empanadas you can do your absolute own filling. That's the whole point of it. You can use things up in the house, and it's all about getting some nice tastes in there. So I've got some oil in here which I'm going to heat up. And it'll get a bit noisy. You can see the cat going, ah. And of course to start with, we'll get the flavour stuff. I've got chilli and garlic. So I'm kind of wanting these to be a little bit spicy. So let's get this heat in here. So chilli and garlic. And we'll go in with the onions. Oh, that chili's getting me. Now as you notice, I've cut everything into tiny little squares because you're going to be filling a wee pocket of pastry, so you don't want big bulky things popping out. And we're going to add celery. It's not celery. here and there. If you've actually made some empanadas and you have some fantastic fillings, just let us know in the bottom because we'd really like to try them if this works for us. We'll be making these all the time, I've no doubt. The Korean pork that Ray is going to be putting on this Sunday, which you'll have probably seen by now, we're making that all the time. That's delicious. So I'll add them into pork. Now, as I said, this is quite a lot. I mean, you could make tons of empanadas with this, but I just wanted to make enough so I could try, and then whatever's left I'm going to freeze, and if it works I can use it again. And if it hasn't worked, you're not going to see this video. Now I'm going to add my bell peppers, carrots, and potato. Just to keep Ray happy, I'm going to add the wee favourite of the Philippines into it, raisins. Gives a bit of sweetness. And I'm going to flavour it off with some soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce and fish sauce. I'm going to let this cook a wee bit because we need to cook all those vegetables, and also we want to get rid of all the moisture because you don't want this to be wet. It needs to be dry in pastry cases. Finally, we're going to add some black pepper. Lots of. You basically want every single mouthful to pack a punch. And I'm going to serve this with a salad. So I hope you can see that. Look how pretty it is with all the colours. And you could also add some peas, some sweet corn, you know, make it as much as you want. And as you can see, there's hardly no sauce. I'm going to reduce all that out. So I'm going to transfer this into a bowl, let it cool overnight in the fridge, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hi guys, so yeah, it's been 24 hours or so, and as you can see the filling has been in the fridge for all that time, and it's kind of nice and loose still, dry. And then what I did was I split the pastry into 12 and I've made it ready into little balls so I can just be ready to roll. They turned out at 29 grams each, so depends on your roll. So basically, you take a wee bowl, put some flour on your top, make sure it's well rolled, and we're just going to roll it out into a little circular. I'm going for about there, and then you pop in a spoonful of filling, like so. You can see the amount of filling I have to use up, but as I said, I'm going to freeze that if this works, and we'll be eating empanadas for months. Flip it over, keeping that filling nice and tight inside. Does that look like an empanada? And I'm gently gonna fork it down so that filling stays nicely inside. If you wanted to be pedantic, you could more cut it round, but I don't. That's not how I roll. And as you can see as well by the filling, I've added some sweet corn and I've added some peas. But as I said, fillings is entirely up to you. You could do chicken, beef, pork, vegetarian ones, entirely up to yourself. Right guys, so as you can see, we've got two different styles here. one we started off with a fork, and the one Rach just learned of the twist. It was kind of nice. So we're going to go for the deep fried ones. So I've just made 6 for now because it looks quite filling, to be honest. So when frying, drop them in away from you. You do not want to burn yourself. Make sure that fat is nice and hot. As you can see, it was over 170 degrees. And you want to fry them until they're golden brown, really, which shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna go to my blast here just to... Oh God, that didn't take long, did it?
Happy, monsieur?
I think so. I'm looking forward to trying them because it's obviously something we've just tried for the first time. And I love trying things for the new first time because you always get a surprise whether you'll go, actually that's delicious, or you'll go, oh my God, what the hell. So I'm hoping it's going to be the latter, well the first. It's delicious. So they're getting a nice colour on them as well.
Lovely. Nice and good.
Yeah, right?
Wow. That smells so good.
Does it smell okay?
Yeah, it smells really, really good. Presentation, guys. Empanada with salad. Pastry's good.
That's good.
Well
Nice
done.
and light.
Excellent.
Pleased with that. So, if you tried making it, guys, just leave a comment down the bottom. Let us see them if you can. Show us your pictures. That short pastry is so short and lovely. I'm really impressed with that. Don't forget, live your fullest life.